Students, today we are going to discuss chapter 7 geography of class 7. Heading is human environment, settlement, transport and communication. Environment, this word you have already read in chapter 1. Environment, it means it is our immediate surrounding. Means all those things which are surrounded us are the part of our environment. And all the components of environment is divided into three main groups. They are natural environment, human-made environment and human environment. In this chapter, we will discuss in detail about settlement, transport and communication, which are the major part of our environment and they make our surrounding. Settlement. First come to the word settlement. Settlement, it means it is the process of settling down. Process of settling down of human known as a settlement. And to settle down at a place, people need to build their houses, means buildings, their road, etc. Do farming, all are the part of a process of settlement. And the place where people build their houses or settle known as a site. SITE, site. It means the site is a place where people build their settlement, means their houses. Now, what are the factors which affect the selection of a site, of an ideal site? Means what type of places preferred by for the settlement by the people. So many factors are there, in which important factors are: number one is a favorable climate. Favorable climate, it means the climate which is suitable the life, the existence of a human being. And the climate which is neither very hot and not very cold is favorable for the settlement. So on the world, the place where the moderate type of climate is found, they are very highly populated and more people choose that place for their settlement. Next point is availability of water. Means the place on the earth where water is easily available. Water is easily available all over the earth. You already know that about 71% of earth is covered with water. But availability of water, it means the quality of water, availability of pure water, okay, which can be used by us human beings and other living animals, plants, etc. So the place where water is easily available, they are selected, chosen by the people for their settlement. We have example during the ancient time also, people settled at a place where the watery river flow through the region, such as first cities you have read in chapter 4 history class 6. First cities or the Harappan cities or Indus Valley civilization. So it was developed on the bank of a river Indus. Now the next factor is suitable land. Suitable land, it means land is of different types. Land may be hill, may be plateau, may be plain, may be desert, may be valley. So the land which is low level and flat, they are favorable for settlement, because at low level and flat land, so so many different types of construction can take place easily, and people can go from one place to another place also easily. That's why the low level and flat land is highly populated, and the places which are uneven, deserted, they are very sparsely or thinly populated. Then the next last point is fertile soil. Type of soil is the important factor, one of the important factor affect the agriculture of a place. So the place where the fertility is high or fertile soil is found, they are preferred by the people because they help them to grow their crops, their fruits, vegetables, etc. very fastly, and which are suitable for the farming. That's why the fertile soil is also affect the settlement of a site. So, students, the word settlement is clear for you. Settlement, it means it is the process of settling down. Site, it means it is the place where people settle. The factors affect the site are favorable climate, availability of water, suitable land and fertile soil. Now, settlement are of different types, such as permanent settlement, temporary settlement, compact settlement and scattered settlement. Permanent settlement, first understand it. According to its name, permanent settlement. Permanent, it means which lasts for a long time. So settlement which is permanent means for long time, for lifetime, we can say that type of settlement is known as a permanent settlement. And this type of settlement is found mainly in the low level flat land and where agriculture is practiced by the people. In it, people live at a place at their settlement for throughout their life. Generation by generation they live there. The next one is the temporary settlement. Temporary settlement, it means the settlement in which people settled at a place for a short period of time and then they have to move towards the other places. This type of settlement is found generally in the hilly and deserted area where people always move from one place to another place in search of food and pasture, water for them and for their animals. It is a temporary settlement and the people who follow temporary settlement, they are known as a nomad. Next type of settlement is compact settlement. Compact settlement in which the houses are developed, constructed very close to each other, means a dense settlement. This type of settlement is found generally in the plain and fertile area where people built their houses very close to each other, known as a compact settlement in the rural areas also. And the next last one is the scattered settlement. Scattered settlement, they are generally found in the hilly and forested area where houses are built at a large gap with each other. Some other type of settlement are also there, such as houses on stilts and igloos. Houses on stilts, this type of settlement is found in the area where heavy rainfall occurred, so that to avoid or to prevent the problem of water clogging, they made their houses on the plinth stilts. They are known as houses on stilts, which allow the water at the bottom of their houses to flow through. one is igloo, houses made by ice in the polar region by the Eskimos is known as a igloo. So students, they are the different types of settlement: permanent settlement, temporary settlement, compact settlement and scattered settlement. And these are the different type of houses developed by the people to live in. Such as one was the pit houses, which evidence has been found from Burj Home, Kashmir, related to ancient times where people built their houses on underground. They are known as a pit houses, and they built such type of houses to prevent them from severe cold.